upset me with the invitation. And hell yes, for a minute I was just that, angry and hurt. Wouldn't anyone be when they find out their ex-fiance has moved on so quickly? But when all is said and done, he accomplished nothing more than making me feel grateful I'm not the one marrying him. I chalk it up to Mitch being Mitch. Egotistical, arrogant, and childish. Screw him. So I stuffed the RSVP card inside the little self-addressed stamped return envelope, all the while imagining the look on Mitch's face when he opens it and finds my name written on the card inside. I run my tongue over the adhesive on the flap. Envision his surprise when he sees I'm bringing a date. You're not the only one who has found someone to make them happy, Mitch. Close the flap and press it so it sticks. Picture the look on rebound Sarah's face when he hands it to her and tells her to add 2 more to her head count. Does she sneer? Does it cause a fight? Or do they snicker over it until they sit back and wonder if I'm really going to show up, and then worry that I am? Even if I'm the only one who will ever know it, there's an oddly therapeutic sense of satisfaction holding the sealed envelope in my hand, in knowing his plan has backfired. God, I'm being ridiculous. I roll my eyes and toss the sealed envelope on my desk with no intention of ever thinking about it again. I shouldn't have wasted my time filling it out in the first place because I don't care. Not one bit. Not about him, or what the future Mrs. Layton looks like, or his childish need to get the last word in about our relationship by sending me this. In fact, leaving him was the best thing I've ever done. I'm happier now. Without a doubt. Definitely happier. I think. Chapter 1. Sailor. Sailor. My brother grumbles my name for what feels like the 10th time in as many minutes. I ignore him and keep my focus on the elaborate design I'm perfecting on the cupcake in front of me instead. It's so much easier to keep my head in the sand than listen to the lecture I know is coming. The comments about how the payables are more than the receivables. Do you know that even with this small business loan you acquired, you're still going to drown in debt unless you figure out how to acquire more business? You need to come up with a marketing plan different than everyone else so you'll attract more customers. And then he'll start his spiel, how I need to be more active on social media, how internet orders are huge these days and where the bakery can find longevity and success. Get enough online orders, up the demand for my product in surrounding cities, sell franchise opportunities to service those demands, then sit back and reap the rewards. Doesn't he see I'm doing everything I can? That I've poured my blood, sweat, and tears into my dream since breaking up with Mitch? Not only to prove to myself that it was the right decision, but probably more so to prove to everyone else that it was. That I can make it on my own, without him or his family name or their bank accounts full of money. That none of that defines me. And so I keep my head down. Add the pearl lacing around the edge of the cupcake I'm decorating, for a wedding no less, while intermittently glancing to the foot traffic outside, hoping they'll stop in and buy a cupcake. Or several dozen. Because his groan is only going to get louder the deeper he gets into the mess I've made of the spreadsheet his number-crunching brain deems easy, his columns, rows, and formulas with symbols that make no sense to me. I've got more important things to do than stress over adding numbers into the sheet. Like running all aspects of the business he's currently, and deservedly, bitching about. Sailor. The change in his tone has me lifting my head to look through the open doorway where he stands watching me. The look in his aqua blue eyes is full of confusion and what I think is anger. There's something in his hand I can't quite see. Crap. What did I do now? Did that asshole seriously have the audacity to invite you to his wedding? I slowly set the piping tube down and brace my hands on the butcher block in front of me, in preparation for Ryder's protective older brother gene to kick in. For the anger to come out on my behalf when he should be the one pissed off, after what Mitch's family did to him because of me, and due to my own stupidity for not tearing up the...